Let's get it in, P. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
He about to tear the roof off.
clean and enjoyable, incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word Spurs off of your issue and seek attention to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. Spurs fans, we have a giveaway day coming up. The first 2,000 fans in attendance will receive
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Most of the season completed, a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. All season long, he has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
Here are the five for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Then it's Grady Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And for the Spurs, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I can always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
On the basket by Jones.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
There's the drive. Yep, that one goes.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Johnson outside. Pass to Zohan. No good on the 3. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. That one falls.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
And the Spurs with possession. It's a 5-point game. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. A rebound by the Spurs.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Outside, Jones. To the paint, over Barnes. Jones, no luck.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery, stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
On the clock, Goes up on the wing, and it's Sohan missing. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Barnes. The tray. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Scotty Barnes taking 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Barnes hits them both. Spurs trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Boy, the regular season is coming to a close very quickly here, Stan. It's been a great year, hasn't it?
It's been incredible. Look, the talent level, the skill level in this league, night in and night out, just continues to get better. We see guys making great leaps. I just don't know where the end of this is, Kevin. It just is incredible.
And how lucky are we to get this front row seat, huh? My goodness.
Every night, we are lucky.
And he knocks down the first one. San Antonio making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Vassell. His last outing, he had 18 points. Outside, Jones. Back to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from three-point range. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Let's go. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Spurs trail by 6. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Dick. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Knocked loose. Here's Collins. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Pass to Dick. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Johnson with it. Picked up by Barrett. Johnson against Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Barnes. Johnson with the bounce pass. Good.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
Here's Barnes. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Second chance effort. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell, the pass to Jones. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Johnson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Up top, Vassell. Dick defending. Jones, no luck.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Barrett dishes to Barnes. Pirtle trying to get open. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort.
Vassell, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Collins passes to Jones. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Five on the clock. He gets that one. He's got 8. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Down by 12. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
And the Spurs with some changes. Champagne's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Vassell. Then for the Raptors, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Pirtle. Draymond Green comes in for Barnes, and quickly in for Dick. Here's Pritchard. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Wembanyama. Draymond Green pulls it in. Raptors leading by 12. Quickly the bounce pass. A fader. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. And the shot is good. Wembanyama has got 6 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to quickly. Olynyk with it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Champagnie. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Barrett. And he banks in the layup. Barrett's got his second basket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Jones. 11-point game his last outing. Count it.
Fancy ball handling right there by Jones. At his size, he can be very elusive.
2 minutes.
Quickly looking it over. Drops in the tray. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Wembanyama with the bucket.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Toronto leading by 13. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Wembanyama. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Spurs trail by 13. Wembanyama outside. And the 3 off target. Raptors shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Here's the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Wembanyama. Another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama has got 11 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 13. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They got Scotty Barnes, Kevin Love out there with Green. Then there's Dick. He's off on the first. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Good on the second free throw.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. No good with the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Green breaking loose and a missed layup. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 14-point game. Lets it go with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Barnes outside, puts up a deep three. They get the rebound. Shot's good from Love.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Here's Pritchard, following the basket by Kevin Love. Johnson inside, guarded by Green. Shoots from 8. Great D that time from Green.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. It saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Here's Collins after the Raptors pick up 2. Back to Johnson. Over Green. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Collins. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slapping it down.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Spurs trail by 17. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The 3 from Johnson. Rebound Love.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Barnes outside. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Johnson outside. Pass to Collins. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside, Green. Fires for 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Pritchard passes to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot by Collins, no good. Raptors leading by 18. Shoots a fader. Again, Toronto.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Johnson. Collins, a screen on Green. Here's Pritchard. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Dick with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Great open look there. 23 points in the game.
Yeah, that's his second made three of the quarter. Third of the game so far.
Here's Pritchard. And here is Johnson. Collins, a screen on Green. Johnson attacking. Great D that time from Green.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Love can't hit.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to Castle. Here's Pritchard. And here is Johnson from deep. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Green. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong positioning inside.
Here's Pritchard. San Antonio again missing. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Teams changing it up here. So a moment now to see the story for Scotty Barnes.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Here's Pritchard. 8 points his last outing. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. He's got 25.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside, Jones. Sohan with the screen. Jones, no luck.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the layup is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Vassell left side. Pass to Sohan. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Pirtle, covered by Vassell. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
Drives to the hoop. That one goes. Count it.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the Spurs with possession after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Jones for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Abaji. He has yet to score. There's the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And it's Sohan missing. Toronto's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
Right here.
Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the left side wing. Fires the 3. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 8 points.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
Here's Abaji. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. He's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
From 13, and Pritchard pulls it down. And San Antonio shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Jones, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now here is Pirtle, defended by Wembanyama. Pirtle against Wembanyama. 4 on the shot clock. Here he goes, and he dunks it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Sohan. for the three, and he's good on the three ball. Sohan's got 5 points so far.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
Now Dick. Bertle sets the pick for Dick. Fade away. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's Toronto in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Looking at San Antonio, they've been just solid at times. And at other times, they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they a true championship contender? We'll see.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Toronto Raptors.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Back to Wembanyama. High, arcing shot. Toronto grabs the miss. Pass to Dick. Fades. Rebound by Sohan. And San Antonio shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Barnes. And it's Sohan missing. And for the Raptors, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Barnes can't get it to go. Barnes has gone 4 of 11 tonight. Here's Sohan, covered by Barnes. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Barnes. 13 points in the game. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Barnes has got 16 points.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan, covered by Barnes, and it's Sohan missing. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Here's Barnes. After the basket by San Antonio. Releases from 15. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Jones. It's Vassell on the wing. Wembanyama, a screen on Pirtle. Vassell, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Back to Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. This one for 3. Rebound by Sohan.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Again, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
But I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Now, here's Johnson after R.J. Barrett's miss. Vassell outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Dick with it. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Over Sohan. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
The free throw drops for Sohan.
Watching Jeremy Sohan develop has been so interesting. He's a strong passer and defender, but he's working hard to be a more complete player.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Pirtle. Draymond Green comes in for Scotty Barnes. And quickly in for Grady Dick. And so he hits both. For Toronto, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Olynyk finds quickly. Fades back. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 37 points for him.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Johnson outside. Sohan with the screen. Jones for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me. Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Johnson. And here is Vassell. And he gets the bucket. Vassell's got 9.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Now, here's Quickly. From the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Jones. Great D that time from Green. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fader on the way, and that one's good. Green. And that's now 7 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Back to Jones. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Quickly up top. Now here's Olynyk. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Pulls up on the wing. Johnson with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 12.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort. You're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Castle. Still scoreless. Pass to Pritchard. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the break. Pulls it up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And he has 42.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Collins a screen on Quickly. Here's Castle. Oh, good on the triple. The Raptors have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Quickly. Here's Olynyk with the fadeaway. Rebounded by Castle.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Pass to Olynyk. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Olynyk. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Olynyk has a good feel for when he should look to score. I love when he's assertive inside.
Over to the left wing. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. High shot from 10 feet out. Pritchard's got 10 points.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And here is Quickly. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Ripped away. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now, here's Quickly with the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
46 seconds left in the third. Here's the screen. Here's Castle. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Quickly. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Toronto, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Shooting for Toronto, Emmanuel Quickly, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. So it's Toronto out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Garrett Temple is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at the 3 slot. To the middle, here's Champagnie. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Abaji. Now Mitchell. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Here's Boucher following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Shots good by Mitchell.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Castle. Spurs passing it around. Here's Sissoko. Boucher defending. Shot clock at 3. Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here is Mitchell. Back to Temple. Collins grabs the miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Toronto ball.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Raptors. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Poked away. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Sissoko. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
So it's San Antonio now, following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. And Collins gets double-teamed. Shot clock at 5 to stop the drought. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Abaji, the pass to Mitchell. Misses the 3. The Spurs have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Pass to Pritchard. Driving to the basket. There's the pick. Here's Castle.
This is where we'll probably see Castle the most, creating opportunities with the ball in his hand.
Mitchell with it. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. No qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
So it's the Spurs now, following the missed shot by Davion Mitchell. A 3 from Wembanyama. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Abaji can't get it to go. Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pritchard passes to Vassell. Over Boucher. Vassell, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Temple. Olynyk, a screen on Jones. Here's Temple, defended by Jones. And again, Toronto no luck. And San Antonio shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Back to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Johnson, he's checked in for Pritchard. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors. Quickly comes in for Davion Mitchell. Here's Abaji. Screened by Olynyk. Abaji can't get it to go. And Johnson now top of the key. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Abaji. Pass to Quickly. And here's Barrett. Defended by Jones. Here's Abaji. And the Raptors miss again. Vassell outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You gotta love the way Vassell went right at the defense and finished through contact.
Now here's Boucher. Back to Quickly. Over Jones. And it's Quickly missing.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Jones finds Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Back to Barrett. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
And we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples. And San Antonio has possession after the Raptors pick up 2. Fades and shoots. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Now, here's Quickly. He takes it in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Sohan. Here's Johnson. Outside for Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. The Raptors shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Olynyk sets a screen for Quickly. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Pass to Olynyk. And here is Quickly. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here is Johnson. Now Wembanyama. That 3 off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one thing about this team, they never stopped pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
They get it back. Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Olynyk finds Quickly. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Quickly. 19 seconds left in the game. Johnson outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. And it's off from 3-point range. Now Quickly. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. See you later.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. So you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
Pancakes in the kitchen, man.